connection is everything to me. How do I deal with grief of loss of family and friends when they know my beliefs? I completely hear you, Maggie. It's important to always hold space for your family to change or for your friends to change, because we're in a really kind of crazy time where people are going through changes and people are going through dark nights of the soul, and they're evolving. And so it is very possible that people that you think are completely in another world than you, they could turn around, they could rise. And so it's so important to hold that space for people, and also to see people in their risen form. This is something that has been a big practice in my life, that when you practice it with family or with friends, it changes your relationship. Now, this isn't an ignorant, from an ignorant way where you only see the positive in people and never the negative. This is consciously taking time whenever they come up to acknowledge where they are, but then to visualize them with an open heart, to visualize them and pray for them to rise, and to visualize them in their risen form, how you think it would be. And sometimes you can take a glimpse of a moment where they were that way, where they didn't have a care in the world, when they were in their heart. And you hold that space for them because they have maybe never had that before. And what if we all did that to each other? What if we practice that kind of love? So it's a very beautiful practice to imagine anybody in their risen form once in a while. Don't just see them as they are. Envision them and feel them as they could be. And this is an exercise to open your heart and to support people who are unable to see things as you see them, and to understand that that's okay. And it contributes this energy into the ether that is there for them to grab, because sometimes you can't see who you're going to become. Sometimes you can't feel God today. Sometimes you can't. And so one of the greatest gifts that you can give your friends or your family is to do that for them, to see them as that form, to see them as happy, to see them as not a Christ figure, but to see them and visualize them and feel them as that more dynamic figure that's heart connected. And this will help to transform that relationship, and it will help to transform your own heart. It will help to place us in the true position that we are in on this earth, which this is a temporary position. This is a temporary life. And if you really want to know why we are here, in one way, we are here for each other. We are here for each other. One of the things that sometimes my spirit guides would say is this is a rescue mission. We are here not only to rescue ourselves from our negative karma, ourselves from pain and trauma that we don't understand, but we're here to rescue each other. We're here to remind each other who we are, and don't let any political situation or any crap that's going on to ever take away that kind of love from your heart, because that is what we all return to. That is who we truly are. And that is why we really came here, because every person matters and every soul matters and every individual has a message and has wisdom. Even if it is sleeping, it still matters and it is still there. And so in these times of intense division and where we just want to hate each other. Maybe we need to remember that we're on a rescue mission to rescue ourselves and each other from hatred, from division, from pushing each other away, and understanding that real life begins when we work from this place. And then if people choose with their free will to move away, to mistreat you, to harm you, to disagree with you, to push you away, that is their choice. That is your choice, and there is nothing that you can do. There is no force that can make you something different to that person. That is their choice. And they have a right to that. And you have a right to also bless it and walk away. But do not spend sleepless nights. The only times that we spend sleepless nights, that we stress, is when we have not been loving, is when we have not done that work, is when we have not tried to see each other as we truly are. When we don't try to see each other in our risen form. That is what gives us sleeping nights, because in our deepest self, we know that we have underperformed. We know that there was an opportunity where we could have loved. And we didn't. And that is really what keeps us up at night. It's not the disconnection. It's not the fact that somebody isn't talking to us or that somebody doesn't understand us. What keeps us up at night is that we have not loved where we could have loved. That we were not our most aligned self in that moment. And that is really what keeps us up at night. Because at the end of the day, that's really what we came here for.